Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Good morning to you all. How are you doing? I believe you are all fine. Without wasting much of our time, today, inshallah, we are taking another subtopic under geometry. We've been taking geometry all the while. The last time was volume and capacity of solid shapes. But I'll not leave this topic unless I take this subtopic under polygon, the interior and exterior angles of polygons. Interior and exterior angles of polygons. You know, before now I told you what polygons are. Polygons are shapes that have from 3 upward. They have sides of 3, 4, 5 upward. So the first shape that we have is triangle. Triangle is a polygon. Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a polygon. Then now you know quadrilateral has 4 sides. This one has 3 sides. And the rest, other polygons that we have.
I need to see nice. That is something.
Other polygons that we have are pentagon, hexagon, heptagon. This is 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides. And the ones you know, we also have octagon, we have nonagon, we have decagon, and the likes. But this is not where we are going to today. We want to go to the interior and exterior angles in them. And what do you mean by interior and exterior angles? Interior angles, we've done angle the first day in geometry. We did geometry class with angles. And I told you we have interior and exterior angles. For example, if this is drawn, this is a polygon, a quadrilateral, 4 sides, a square precisely. All the angles, these are angles now. This angle is called interior angles, interior angle, and it's also what 90 degrees. Is it clear? So this is interior. What do you mean by interior? Inside. Angles that are inside the shape. While exterior, I can extend this to have this place to be exterior angle. I can extend this to have this place as what? My exterior angle. That means the angle that is the angle that is outside the shape is called the. Okay, so let me redraw this. Okay, let me take this as an example. This is a rhombus. I want to explain exterior and interior angles in rhombus. The angles that are inside here, they are called interior angles. All these, they are interior angles. Why if I extend this like this, I can, all these are exterior angles. This exterior, interior. So I believe you all know the meaning of exterior and the interior that I'm talking about. So without wasting much of our time, I would like to take the shapes one after the other. And you know the first polygon is triangle. So let's start with the interior and exterior angles in a triangle. The first one is triangle, which is a polygon. It has 3 sides. We've done the properties of shapes before now, so I will not go back to that. The first thing you need to know under this is this. I will list some theorems for you that we will need in the calculation. The sum of interior angles. You know interior now. Interior is not new to you. Of any triangle, I'm just saying A, but it can be any triangle. Of a triangle is 180 degrees. This is not new to you. The sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Let's say this is our triangle. This is interior angle, and interior angle, and interior angle. That's three angles. Is that clear? So this one plus this will give us 180 degrees. So if you are giving 40 here, 50 here, to get this angle is very easy. Just add the two together and take it away from 180 to get the third angle. Is it clear? So that is the first one. The second one, the sum of exterior angles of a triangle as well is equal to 360 degrees. What is by exterior? Let me draw a triangle again. We have exterior. If I extend this, all these are exterior. This is exterior angle, exterior angle, exterior angle. So if this place is A, this place is B, this place is C. So if I have A plus B plus C, the sum will be what? 360 degrees. So anytime you have question like this, it's very easy. They may give you 100 here, they give you 50 here. They ask you to look for the third one, and they are exterior angles. Just add the 100 plus the 50, then you are going to look for the third angle. By adding this 100 plus 50, you have 150. Then when you add it with C, you still have that, and you collect like terms. C will be 360 minus 150, then you get your 210 degrees. Is this clear? So I have explained the sum of interior angles of a triangle to be 180 degrees, sum of exterior angles to be what? 360 degrees. So you don't have any problem with this. When you are given two angles and you are asked to look for the third one, just add it together, take it away from the total, then you get your final answer. So let's take the third theorem. The exterior angles of a triangle, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So please take note of this. This should be at the back of your mind anytime you are calculating. And if you are calculating under interior and exterior. Once you know this, you don't have to waste time on any question. The exterior angle, you know what exterior angle means? Of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. What do I mean? I have this triangle, for example, this exterior angle X. This is A and this is B. Let's call this one maybe Y, for example. And you're asked to look for X. You know, this is exterior angle, it is the angle that is outside. If you want to get your answer, this X will be equal to A plus B. These are opposite to this exterior angle. These two angles are opposite this X, this angle X. So that is why the theorem says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior. You can see the two interior, A and B. Not just two interior, it must be opposite to the what? To the exterior. Is it clear? So if you have something like this, for example, now you are asked to look for X and you are given 40 here, 50 here. So to get this exterior angle that is outside, X will be what? 40 degrees plus 50 degrees, and this will give us 90 degrees. But if you are asked to look for example, this place is not here and we have 90 here. Look at it very well. They ask us to look for this angle. Is this still the same thing you use using this theorem? You are going to do what? Take away this 50 from this 90 because it is the addition of this one addition that gave this 90. So what you will do is just collect the like terms by saying x plus 50 is equal to 90, then x will be what? 90 minus 50. That will give you 40. So you can solve this way. So now we have taken three things now. The first one is the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180. So A plus B plus C is equal to 180. The second one, the sum of exterior angles of a triangle is 360 degrees. So all the angles that are outside the triangle, they are all sum up to be what? 360 degrees. Why the third one? These two opposites, the exterior angle of a triangle, this is the exterior, x, is equal to the sum. The sum, that means you are going to add the two together, A plus B. So any answer you get will be what? Will be equal to the x. That means it will be equal to the exterior angle. Is it clear? Can we continue? So, under this, I would like to take this too, because we are dealing with triangle. Let's take this right angle triangle, and this is under Pythagoras theorem. I've explained this before now in one of my lessons, but I said we will do it again. So this Pythagoras theorem, I just want to tell you how to get the length of any side of a triangle. When this is A and B and C, let's call this small b and this will be A. This side is the longest part of a what? Of a right angle triangle, and it is called hypotenuse. Why this is the adjacent, and this will be the opposite. Is it clear? So this is facing this is the opposite, this is the adjacent. Sometimes you may be given number, you'll be given the length of this, and they will ask you to look for the hypotenuse, which is the longest part. What you are going to do, I will not explain much on how we got all this. So this theorem is from a Greek man called Pythagoras. So that is why it is named Pythagoras theorem. But later we will talk more on it. But now, because of the topic we are taking, we will not say much on it. So let me just bring this as the what? The formula you can be using to calculate this, any question that comes your way. This C is the what? Is the hypotenuse. This A is the adjacent, while this B is the opposite. So anyone you ask to look for, maybe you ask to look for the hypotenuse now. Let's say you ask to look for hypotenuse, they call this X, and they gave you this to be what? To be 3 centimeters, and this to be 4 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters, this is 3 centimeters. They ask you to look for this. What you just do is the 3 and the C is what you are looking for. Just put it. A square will be what? The 4 square plus the B square. So when you 4 square is what? 16 plus the B square is 3 square. So we're having 16, 3 square is 9. 16 plus 9 will give what? 25. So from here we can get our C, and our C will be what? We are going to square root both sides to get our C. Then when this square cancels square root, and the C will be the square root of 25, which will be what? 5. And this means that this C is equal to 5 centimeters. That's how to get the hypotenuse. If you ask to look for hypotenuse, you are going to do what? add the square of the other two sides to it, then you get your answer from that. Is it clear? But when you are asked to look for adjacent or opposite, it's the same way. You can insert all the numbers. This 4, for example, you are not given this 4. I want to use this formula as well. And you know your C square to be what? This place, and it is 5. Just put your 5 there, 5 square. Your A square is what you are looking for, this 4. You don't know it, just put your A square there. And the B square, which is 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter square, put it. My 5 square will be 25. My A square will be A square, and my 3 square will be what? 9. Then what is the next thing? The next thing is to do what? You collect like terms, because this is 25 and this is 9. We can bring this 9 to 25. Is it clear? So that would be what? 25 minus, it is plus here, so we take it to what? To be what? To be minus here. It's going to be equal to A squared. So 25 minus 9 will give us 16, and 16 is equal to A squared. So we can complete our working from that place by saying 16 is equal to A squared. Then we square root both sides to get the square will cancel the square root. Then what is square root of 16? The square root of 16 is 4, and 4 is equal to A. Therefore, A is equal to 4. That is how to get the other side of the triangle, the adjacent. Likewise, the opposite. If you want to get it, you calculate it the way I calculated it on the board. So that is that on triangle. You know, I told you polygon, the first polygon is a triangle or triangles. While the second, the next one is the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral has 4 sides. You can name, there are a lot of quadrilateral. You know them, we have done properties of quadrilaterals. But let me give you those things you need under this quadrilateral. The first thing is the sum of interior, because we are dealing with interior and exterior angles. The sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral, be it square, trapezium, rhombus, parallelogram, kite. Any 4-sided shape is quadrilateral, is equal to 360 degrees. So the sum of the interior, I'm talking about interior. What do I mean by interior? This, for example, I've explained it the other time. This is a quadrilateral. Interior, this is it. It may be regular or irregular, it doesn't matter. In as much it is what? 4-sided shape. So this is a regular shape, which is square. And this is 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. So and that will give you 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360 degrees. That's why this is the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360. It can be any quadrilateral, please. So sometimes you may see irregular shape that is drawn anyhow. Just know that when you want to get any of the side, any of the angle, just do what? For example, they gave you 100 here, 120 here, 130 here. They ask you to look for this A. From this, you know that all this is equal to 360. Just add it together. A plus 100 plus 130 plus 120 is equal to 360 degrees. You add all this together to get your what? 350. So this will give you 350 is equal to 360. So for example, your A will be what? This is just an example. Your A will be what? Collect like terms, then you get your answer to be 10. A is equal to 10. So this place is 10. Just example. Under the first theorem under this. Now the next one is the sum of exterior angles of a quadrilateral is also equal to 360. You know, when we're dealing with a triangle, I told you the sum of exterior is 362 because they are polygon. Any polygon, sum of all the exterior angles of polygons are what? 360 degrees. As they sum up to the 360 degree. Even pentagon, you may say octagon, nonagon, icosagon, and the likes. The sum will be what? Of the exterior angle will be what? 360 degrees. That's why this quadrilateral is also what? Equal to 360. What do you mean by exterior? I've told you before now. All this place, they are exterior. So A plus B plus C plus D outside, they are equal to 360 as well. So you give you any question, they put A here, put number here, put number here, put number here. For you to get this one, add these three together, take it away from 360, you get the last angle. Is it clear? I'll still send the notes to the group. The next one is, let me just take this. For parallelogram and rhombus, opposite sides, because opposite sides of a rhombus and a parallelogram are equal. Opposite sides are equal. What do you mean by rhombus? Your parallelogram, this is a parallelogram. For example, this place and this place, they are equal. If this place is 100, there are some things that I don't need to calculate anything. Once you see it, you know the answer. If this place is 100, this place will be 100. If this place will be 120. So when we add all these four together, we must get 360. So just take note of this. Opposite angle of a parallelogram and a rhombus. Rhombus too is like this. Opposite. Take note of this. Opposite. Opposite. So when they ask you to look for this shape now, they ask you to look for, they put on 140 here, they put A here. Now, what is A? Don't disturb the sign, it's a rhombus. The answer is 140. As simple as ABC. Because opposite sides of a rhombus and a parallelogram are what? Equal to, and they are equal, sorry. They are equal. They are equal. Look at them very well. So I'm giving you all this because when you get to past questions, you see a lot of this. And pupils will start sweating on a question that is very simple, that they just need to do what? Look at it and pick their option. The next one, the angles where the two pairs of a kite meet. This is kite, another one. Though all the angles inside are equal to 360, but there are some peculiarities that you need to take note with them. Look at kite. This is a kite, for example. You see that kite, adjacent lines, they are equal. If this place is 5, this place will be 5. If this place is 10, this place will be 10 because they are the same thing. But what are we not talking about now? The angles where the two pairs of a kite meet are equal. This place, only this place. This place is not equal to this place. Only this place and this place, they are equal. This place, this what? It's a pair. This is another pair. Where they meet, they are what? And this place where they meet, they are equal to each other. Please look at it very well. If this place is 100, this place will be 100. So that's just it. If they put 100 here and they put X here, you'll be asking, but the researcher told us that some of angles quadrilateral is equal to 360. They didn't give us this one, they didn't give us this one. Don't worry, they've given you 100. The kite in kite, opposite. When it is, look at the angles where the two pairs of the kite meet, the two pairs where they meet, this place. So it's equal to 100. That means your X2 will be 100. So you don't need to calculate anything on that. So let me give you examples on this. Sorry. Examples. Hope I'm not rushing. Just want to do. Okay, let's take this example. Find the value of the angle marked A in the diagram below. This is even simple. This is a triangle. I'm just coming back. I want to come back to this. They have 50 degrees and they are asked to look for A. You'll be asking, oh, they told us that sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. They give us this one, they didn't give us, how am I going to get the sum? I don't know it. You skip that question. Don't disturb yourself. Before now, I've told you that we have different types of what? Triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle base angles. These base angles, this base and this base, they are equal. So you just, since this place is A, just put A here. So you are now having three angles now. What you just need to do is just say A plus 50 degrees will give me, what's the sum of angles in a triangle? 180 degrees. So you calculate your work. A plus A, 2A. 50, put it there. 180, put it there. Then you do what? Collect like times 2A is equal to 50 and 80, 180. So 2A will be what? 180 is equal to 180 minus 50. Then my 2A will be what? 180 minus 50, 130. What you have to do now is to divide both sides by the coefficient of this A. This is the coefficient and it is 2. And our A will be equal to 175. You divide your work very well. 65, sorry. Because 12 in 13, 2 in 13 is 6 remainder 1. And 10 will be what? 5. Is 65 degrees. Look at it very well. So any question can come in any form. Just what you just need is you just know that sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Then you know how to what? Get your answer from there. Another example. Let me take another from quadrilateral. Let me take example from quadrilateral. Sorry. Second one, we are given this shape now. You can't tell me this is a kite because I don't think this one is equal to, and you can't tell me it's a rhombus. So it is irregular. That's why I told you it can be regular and also it can be irregular. So they ask you to look for U, find U degree. What you will do is just, since you know that sum of angles in this triangle, in this quadrilateral is what? 360 degrees. Just say U degree plus 35 degree plus 62 degrees plus 95 degree will be equal to what? 360. You may even write the reason. Sum of angles in a quadrilateral. Sum of angles in a quadrilateral equal to 360 degrees. That's why did you do this? Because sum of angles in the quadrilateral is equal to 360. Then you add your work. U degree implies that U degrees, all this, addition of all this will give me 192. If you calculate your work very well, then you get your work. Then U will be what? Collect multiply times 360 degrees minus 192 degrees. The final answer will be 168 degrees. Is it clear? Is it clear? Please look at it very well. Let's take this another example. If I can go to the next one, I'll do, but if time doesn't permit, then we'll continue later. So let's go to the next example under interior and exterior angles in polygons. So you know why are they bringing triangle, quadrilaterals, and we are not bringing pentagon, octagon. All these two are what? They are polygons. So the next one will be under other polygons. We'll bring examples on other polygons. The angles of a quadrilateral. This is another example under are x degrees, 3x degree, 5x degrees, 6x degree, find x, and hence the angles of the quadrilateral. So they can sometimes they may draw the shape for you, sometimes they will not draw it for you. So this one, since you know the background knowledge that sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360, all this is very simple. Look at it. The angles of a quadrilateral four-sided shape are this 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even draw any shape you like. Just put x, 3x. Let's just make sure it is what? It is four angles. This is it. Find x. Very simple. Add everything together is equal to 360. Then you do what? X degrees, okay. X degrees plus 3x degrees plus 5x degrees is plus 6x degrees is equal to what? Big 360 degrees. X plus 3x, just as if 1 pencil, 3 pencils, 5 pencils, 6 pencils. How many pencils do you have? That's how you do it. X, 1x plus 3, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 6, 15. 15x is equal to 360 degrees. Then what is x? Divide both sides by the coefficient of x, 15. 15. Then start dividing. Don't let me rush you. We use 3. 3 here, 5. 3 in 30 is 36, 12. Then join the 0, making 120. 5 here, 1. 5 in 12, 2. Remaining 2. 5 in 20, 4. That's 24 degrees. It means x is equal to, let me write it clearly. It means x is equal to 24 degrees. Then I'm asking you, you have looked for x, we got this. X, find the angles of the quadrilateral. Angles, that means each angle, this one, this one, this one, this one. Because x degree is not an angle. 3x degree is not an angle. Since we have got x, then our 3x will be what? 3 times 24. And that will give us what? 72 degrees. The second one, 5x. 5 times 24. We're using 24 because we have already got 24 as what? So our x. So and this one will give me 120 degrees. And the last one, which is 6x, will be what? 6 times 24 degrees, which will give me 144 degrees. Is it clear? We still have time. 5 minutes, okay. I don't know. If you have any question, you can ask me. Maybe I should repeat what I have said so far. I said interior and exterior angles of polygons.